along. It is the Arabian Gulf League. It's match day 20 and I find myself at Al Wasl Sports Club. It's Shabab Stadium ahead of kickoff. Al Wasl taking on Shabab Al Ahli in the Dubai derby. It is second place Shabab Al Ahli taking on 9th place Al Wasl. Kickoff down here is at 8:30. And what about this for a backdrop? The beautiful downtown Dubai, the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa in the background. This Shabab Stadium has an awful lot of history, an awful lot of tradition attached to this stadium. Looking forward to this match. We're currently located in the Kura Dome. Now this facility is utterly world class. You can book a pitch out here for as little as 500 dirhams for one of the five-a-side pitches. It's 1500 dirhams for the full side pitch. It is open from 9 AM until midnight every single day. It is magnificent. I've had a little wander around here. The summer is fast approaching. The summer heat will ensure that this place is absolutely jam-packed. On the head. And I didn't blink once either. Well, you find me in the dugout, the best seat in the house. Al Wasl, the home side this evening, down here at the Shabab Stadium, and they come into this game in fine form to Al Wasl. They've won their last 2 home matches. That being said, their opponents this evening, Shabab Al Ahli, they themselves coming into this match in fine form. They've won their last 3. They are, of course, Arabian Gulf Cup winners. That 3-1 success over Al Wada just a few weeks back down at the Hazza bin Zayed Stadium. Something has to give this evening. And another little subplot, Rodolfo Arubarena going up against the club that he managed last season. And I'm getting comfy here. If they need a manager, I'm their man. Well, you find myself in the dressing room of the away side this evening, and it's Shabab Al Ahli. They're in fine form as well, are the visitors. They've won their last 4, and against their opponents this evening, Al Wasl, you go back to last month, 5-1 winners in the President's Cup semi-final. So it's Shabab Al Ahli who will be the more confident of the 2 teams, no doubt about that. And you find me as well beside number 90, Louvenor. A few weeks back, he was the man of the match in that Arabian Gulf Cup final, scorer of the opening goal. I had him in my radio studio this past week as well. A lovely fella. His story is quite a remarkable one as well. Leaving Brazil with next to nothing, ending up in Moldova of all places after 3 seasons in the European city. He then made the move over to the United Arab Emirates. I wonder how big an impact he will have this evening. Al Wasl then looking to avenge that 5-1 defeat to their opponents this evening, Shabab Al Ahli, in that President's Cup semi-final. They've not been in good form, have Al Wasl. They were beaten in their last league outing 4-2 by Dubai rivals Al Nassr. If they are to get a result tonight, I think 2 men in particular will need to play very well indeed. One of those is the man to my right, number 8, Lima. And if they're looking for goals, he is the man that pulls the strings. If they're looking for goals, number 7, Caio. He's a man to watch out for as well this evening. Al Wasl currently 9th in the league. They've lost 10 of their 19 games this season. It's been wretched at times. They can make up a little bit of that with victory in this Dubai derby this evening. Shabab Al Ahli 2nd place in the table, 9 points behind the league leader Sharjah. All to play for tonight, that's for sure. Well, Shabab Al Ahli, the away side, just arriving the team bus at this moment in time. Kick-off an hour and a half away, and to my right as well, the Al Wasl bus arriving at the same time. And a reminder as well, Arabian Gulf League Fantasy. Yes, I know the season is 19-20 games old, but you can still download that. You can get it at iTunes, you can get it at Google Play. 1,000 dirhams up for grabs as well to the winner each week, as we see the Al Ahli, the Shabab Al Ahli players step off the bus. That Arabian Gulf League Fantasy, you can download it for free. I've done so. You can pick your team, and 1,000 dirhams up for grabs for the best player of that week. The Cheetahs, as Al Wasl are known, currently sitting 9th in the table are Al Wasl. 10 defeats from their 19 games this season. As we see the boys make their way in, they greet the players as well, the officials, as they make their way into the stadium. Shabab, and they're looking composed. Well, you now find me in the Al Wasl Club Mega Store, and I'm clutching a ball here. 70% off some merchandise down here. This will cost you 15 dirhams. The beautiful yellow, and it is iconic, is the Al Wasl home shirt. It will set you back 220 dirhams. There are other memorabilia and other items across the shop as well. A training top will cost you 150 dirhams, which, if you compare that with some of the prices of English Premier League clubs, for goodness sake, it really is quite a bargain. 15 dirhams for one of these, and I am reliably informed that the Al Wasl club shop is one of the very best in the Arabian Gulf League. The challenge now for me is, can I get this ball into there? Let's see. That would be a resounding no. Well, I'm joined by Darren Buell. Now, Darren has lived out here for 7 years, and he's been an Al Ahli, Shabab Al Ahli fan for the last 5. Now, Darren, you've got to tell me, how on earth does a man from Belfast become a huge Shabab Al Ahli fan?
Like I said to you before, I had ankle surgery. I had my ankle rebuilt, and then when I came back to the UAE, the head physio of Al Ahli, I was teaching his son at the time, and he said to come to the Rashid Stadium for rehabilitation. And then just one day he said, do you want to come watch a game? So I was like, okay, I'll try it, and it was amazing. The first game I went to, it was a Champions League game. It was sold out, it was really, really good fun. And then it's just this nice way to travel around the UAE. And then we got to go to China for the Champions League, went to Cairo for the Super Cup. So it's an excuse to travel, really, and keep you out of trouble in other ways at the weekend.
And how have you been welcomed in by the locals?
They look after me. When my parents were over,
wow,
we pulled into the car park and they all come over, open the door for my mum and dad, and you know, they're really, really nice people. And you know, this is what I plan every week. When the game is in the week, all my teaching, I coach football and stuff like that, is worked around the game. So if the game is at a time I'm supposed to be doing something else, that moves. The game, I will always be at the game.
Well, guys, we're 35 minutes away from kickoff. It is the Dubai derby. It is Al Wasl taking on Shabab Al Ahli, and I'm joined by a few ultras. We've got Ali, we've got Obaid, we've got Gordon, and we've got Nathan. As you can see, all Wasl fans. You are Mr. Al Wasl. That's at least what I'm hearing.
Now, alhamdulillah, I'm coming fan with the Al Wasl club to football. Mashallah, something in my life.
What is it about this club that caught your attention?
I mean, first of all, Chris, I love football, and when I first moved out here, it was the first thing I got into, was still playing football. And through Al Wasl, they invited me to come along and play with the veterans, and it opened doors to Bttes and other people. And I mean, they speak about clubs being a family club. This club is just enriched in family.
At the Zabil Stadium, it is the Dubai derby. It is Al Wasl taking on Shabab Al Ahli. Confirmation as well that Sharjah have come from behind to beat Bttes by 2-1. The lead at the top of the table has moved to 12 points. Shabab Al Ahli will know they need 3 points to keep this title race alive this evening. The number 7, Al Hamidi, just sweeping the ball. Shabab Al Ahli double their lead to reduce the arrears, and he does it. He smashes it home in off the crossbar. Ahmed Khalil steps up, and what a finish that is. That undoubtedly is one of the goals of this season. And it's game over, and it's that man once again, Louvenor Henrique pounces. Oh, it's nothing but a consolation, but Al Wasl pull another goal back. And it's let me start by commiserations for the performance. How do you judge it?
To be honest with you, we're not happy, you know. Again, same small mistakes, details. Against big teams, good quality teams, you cannot have these type of mistakes. And again, we had the same mistakes again. So for you to come back, it's very difficult. I mean, we fought, there's spirit, there's fighting, but we need a little bit more. Free kick goal kind of killed us. It was 2-1, we pushed, we missed a lot of chances to draw. And like I said, when you try to draw, you end up opening up the team. If you don't score to draw, you end up receiving. That's what happened with us.
Louvo, congratulations, 2 goals. What a performance.
Yes, yeah, we had a good night today. All the team, congratulations for all the guys. They give you hard work today. And we come here to collect the 3 points. This is the most important. And I am happy also to help the team.
Did the team know that Sharjah had won earlier in the day, that they had beaten Bani Yas by 2-1?
Yes, we know, you know. Now it's very, sometimes we look, but we was focused for our game because this a derby in Dubai, it's a strong game. We know Al Wasl now they are in not a good situation, but if we give chance for them, they can make problem for us. They have a good players.
Well, we finished full time here at the Zabil Stadium. Al Wasl 2, Shabab Al Ahli 4. 6 goals in total. No shortage of talking points either. Louvenor Henrique, once again the star of the show. A double for the Brazilian Moldovan. Ahmed Khalil with a quite exquisite free kick, the likes of which Cristiano Ronaldo would have been proud of. Caio spoke very honestly, spoke very candidly after the full time whistle. Not happy with the way things have gone this season for Al Wasl. That's now 11 defeats in 20 matches for Shabab Al Ahli. They have kept the pressure on Sharjah. Yes, okay, the lead remains 9 points. We're down to the final 6 games, but as Louvenor said, all they can do is win games and hope that Sharjah slip up. 6 goals though, no shortage of entertainment. The Zabil Stadium was where it was at this Friday evening. It finished Al Wasl 2, Shabab Al Ahli 4.